So let's just jump right into it. So I have a feeling, well, it seems to be pointing towards this reading is around finances and stability, resources. Could be because there's a lot of pentacles on the table. And all of the messages seem to be pointing towards that, or it could be like a partnership or investments, some kind of, could be a project of some sort that you're working on. Yeah, it's really, really pointing towards finance and success, really, is what I'm pulling from this. So when we start with the underlying energy, we have the Star, which is just a beautiful card. I love this card so much. I say that about a lot of them, you know that, but what I'm getting from this is obviously it's around hopes and dreams, dreams coming true, wish fulfillment. And in this reading, yes, I'm getting that heavily, but it's also around some insight and inspiration. And that's peppered through the whole reading. And you'll get that as we go through. So we got the Star card, and then the clarifier is Judgment in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is that, yeah, we've got this great Star card around like our inspiration and everything, but there's some procrastination and indecision happening. And this is the underlying energy of the reading. And it's funny because that screams me. That's totally me, like most of the time. So that totally resonates with me. So it'll be interesting to see when we go through what you see from this and if it resonates with you. So as the foundation of the reading, we have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords, queens, these, and don't get hung up on gender. It's just the female and male energy. So when I talk about queens, I will say she or her. When I talk about kings, I will say he or him. But the genders can be reversed. It doesn't matter. So Queen of Swords to me is somebody who's got her shit together, right? They have their shit together. And this is around knowledge. Swords are all about knowledge, and they're about truth. So as part of the foundation, this is very important. Making sure that you're understanding everything that's going on and that you are true to yourself. That just came to me. Truth is usually around other people and knowledge seeking, fact finding. You want to get to the truth of something. But I'm getting this as truth about yourself. So whatever that means to you is what it is. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's what I got. And then the clarifiers, we got two cards coming out. We've got the Nine of Coins, which is all about financial stability and security, which is an awesome card. And then we have the Lovers in reverse, which this Lovers, and for this reading and this deck too, I'm picking up, it's around a choice. There's a little bit of distrust in there. A little bit of, not so sure about this. So maybe this is that knowledge kicking in and wanting the truth to come out. And again, it's truth around you, so maybe you're not seeing something here. So that's something to be cognizant of. Oh my God, what is with my English today? Normally I'm pretty on the ball. Maybe it's too early in the morning for me. Okay, so the situation we're talking about, again, this is around Pentacles, and it's really heavy on the Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is about a loss, typically financial stability. I'm getting more financial. But I'm not picking up that it's like, oh my God, you're going to lose every penny you have and lose your home and blah, blah, blah. I mean, yes, those things can happen. But the clarifier is the Ace of Cups in reverse. And what this is telling me is it's more around a change in finance. There might be a little bit of instability, but it's more around the change. And the change that's coming in makes you want to run. Like, you don't want to face it. You don't want to deal with it. But it is what it is, and you have to. Again, I'm not picking up mega life altering, but there's something going on, definitely, this month, when we're talking about finance and security, that type of thing. When we take a look at the past, we have the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, this is talking about, from a financial perspective, you getting your shit together. It's like you're lining stuff up, you're learning things, you're doing really well, and you're really happy about the progress that you're making, which is very cool. Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which means something came to you. Some kind of an offer, some kind of a resource came to you, and it was a good one. So there was like some really good financial stuff happening in the past. And this Page of Pentacles, I'm loving, and I'll explain as we get through the reading as well. This is a really good thing, because when you are learning and you're pulling your resources together and you're researching and you're feeling like you're really getting yourself together, when it comes to finances and security and stability, that is a really, really important thing, because no matter what happens, you're always going to have those skills and knowledge. So, and here we go, coming back to skills and knowledge. And now when we look at what's happening now around you, we have the Ace of Swords. So swords are about, again, it's about knowledge and it's about truth. And the Ace of Swords typically is some kind of offer coming in. I'm getting here that, yes, there is something happening around you. And this is about, because it's upright, it's about power and it's about success and triumph. Like, this is something that in theory is really good and is going to work out well. And clarified by this, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, it's like some serious energy. With the Knights typically are, except the Knight of Pentacles, that's a little more of a slower moving, gentle energy. But the Knights are like charge forward. Like, I love the Knight energy, actually. And again, because it's swords, this is around knowledge and skills. And this dude, well, this is a little girl, this cheeky boo, she's fearless. She's badass. She's ready to go, man. So whatever this is coming in, it's like, yeah, let's get on it. That's kind of what's going on around you right now. Excuse me. So here's where I'm a little concerned, because when we come into the future, we have the Three of Swords, which is one of the shittiest decks, or cards in the deck. Listen to me. See, I can't talk today. I'm telling you. Just start over. No, because I kind of like this reading. We're going with it. So the Three of Swords is typically about a loss of some sort, sorrow, heartbreak, or whatever, usually around a romantic situation, believe it or not, even though it's swords. But I'm getting with this that, yeah, there is some type of a loss per se, but this is about a separation, or being removed from a separation, or removing yourself from a situation. So maybe this is like where I was talking about be true to yourself and or know your own truth. Maybe that's kicked in here and it's spawned something to happen. Spurned. Seriously, someone has to translate for me, because it's like, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. And with this whole Three of Swords energy, very similar to, excuse me, this reverse Ten of Pentacles, which again is around loss. But I'm not picking up that, again, like these cards for sort of what the situation is going on. As a clarifier for this Three of Swords, we have the Fool, which is about starting over, starting a new journey, starting a new chapter. So whatever this is, whether it's a loss or you actually removing yourself from a situation, you're actually moving on. And it's a good and positive thing. So I don't know, here's what I'm thinking. With what's going on now, this offer, this thing that's happening, and your little badass, let's get on it, move forward. Maybe in doing this, it's too much. Maybe it's just too much, and you have to remove yourself and either start over or go a different course. So I hope this makes sense to you, because that's what I'm picking up from this. And when we look at what's going on with you, what's going on in your head? Queen of Pentacles. And I love this card too, because for me personally, this is me. This screams Nancy. So Queen of Pentacles, this is a woman who for the most part has her shit together. Again, this is Queens and Kings, carry that energy. This is about someone who is abundant, they're prosperous, they're wealthy, they're comfortable, they're financially comfortable, they're stable, they're feeling pretty good. But the clarifier that's coming out, it's the Tower in reverse. And what I'm picking up on this is that you're feeling, although you have this feeling of your financial security and all of that, and that could be driven by what's going on now and all this work you did in the past, you have this feeling, but there's a bit of a feeling like being stuck in a rut. Like you can't move forward, right? Like you're trying to get traction and you can't. And that's what I'm picking up as what's going on with you. What's going on in your head. So some external forces, and this is good stuff. This is kind of cool. We have the Chariot. So something's coming towards you, and it's a fast energy, and it's good because this is a card of victory. So something's coming at you, and to clarify this is kind of interesting. We've got the Hierophant, and what I'm picking up is that whatever this thing is coming in, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Rooted, maybe is the word. It's rooted in tradition. So where you have all this stuff going on, like this journey, new journey coming up and everything, normally I would say, like with the Hierophant, is don't always go by what's traditional. Sometimes you have to change the way you think and change your beliefs and that type of thing. But with this particular situation coming in, I'm getting don't do that. Stick with what your beliefs are and stick with what your traditions and your knowledge are. Oh, see, this just come up. And I think, here we go, it's coming back to this Page of Pentacles. So what you've learned here, don't discount that. Don't forget it. That's where this, see, comes to me eventually, right? So this is good, but don't forget all this stuff you learned, especially with all this weirdness shit going on, right? So then when we look at hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Swords, which popped up again. This was the clarifier for the present, right? So again, this is about being fearless and charging forward and all that. So you want this, right? Because you had it. Right now, this is what's going on. But I think because of this Three of Swords and full starting over thing, you're a little bit hesitant, right? And that could be why you're stuck in a rut. So you want to get this Knight of Swords energy going again, which is a good thing. So hang on to that. And then with the clarifiers, we have the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, both in the reverse. So what this is telling me is, yeah, you want to be fearless and move on from whatever this old crap is. Ten of Swords is like being beaten up and the whole bit, and this is coming out of it. So you want to come out of that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about things not working out and failures. So you want to avoid that. You want to come out of this crap and you want to avoid things going wrong or things going sideways, which totally understandable. I get that. And when we come at possible outcome, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So what this is telling me is there's something that isn't exactly going to work out. There is going to be some kind of defeat is a bit of a strong word, I guess. This shouldn't sound so dramatic. Again, because the overall reading, like I'm not feeling this is horrible, but this is just kind of something to be aware of. So I'm just going to turn this up right for a second because see this dude, he's got he's sitting there and he's like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm crying in my drink. But I'm not, because it falls down on the ground. Maybe that's why he's crying, his glass of wine spilled over. So you have 3 cups that have spilled over. So Buddy's crying over spilled milk, right? But then look behind him. We got these 2 bright, pretty little cups over here. So whatever happens, don't forget these cups that are still full. So there's still some good stuff. And I'm telling you, it's based on this knowledge that you got in the past. So cling to that, right? Like we said, this is this external stuff coming in. Don't forget about this stuff that you learned, because it's going to serve you well when something isn't quite panning out the way you wanted it to. And the clarifier, which is a beautiful clarifier to have for a situation or outcome like this, is the 9 of Cups, which is happiness and things being good and lovely and wonderful and all that stuff. So the possible outcome is actually good if you focus on these full cups that you have. So there you go. That's quite a reading, eh? So I think it's good. Yeah, there's some stuff that's going to happen. Like, okay, it's 3 of Swords, bucket. We don't care. Goodbye. 3 of Swords. This is what we like. We like this little journey. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all our cards, because you know I do this. 9 of Coins. We got Page of Pentacles. We got Queen of Pentacles. That's us right there. Chariot. Yep, that's a good one. Knight of Swords. We like the Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. We're going to put that up right. And 9 of Cups. There's your reading. Oh, wait. Bring in the star. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's enough of that. What do we like out of this? Where'd we go? We want, hang on. You know, I do this. Oh my God. This is so much fun. This is what we're doing. We're doing this. Hang on. Okay, we're going to take the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, and we're putting the star on top. There we go.